Hey guys, welcome to the Baseball Junkies podcast. This is season 2, episode 1. I'm Adrian from A League of Our Own.
And Mr. Infuego.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We are super pumped for today's podcast. We have baseball. Baseball is back. Thursday kicked off opening day with all 30 teams playing. And Lord, it was fun. It was so good to be back at it. We've got a lot to talk about today. There are so many cool statistics and so many good games out there. Right off the bat, I'll just go ahead and say it. My A's beat the Angels, and Shohei Ohtani was pitching. That was awesome.
That was epic.
It was epic. Not to, poor Shohei Ohtani. One of the 4 pitchers, there were 4 different pitchers that pitched 10 strikeouts or more. Shohei Ohtani was one of them. But in Angels fashion, as soon as Ohtani left the game, the bullpen kind of threw it for the Angels, unfortunately. That's not to say they didn't throw it back at us today, but we'll get to that a little bit later. The 4 pitchers that pitched 10 strikeouts or more: Shohei Ohtani with 10, Logan Webb of the San Francisco Giants 12, Garrett Cole with 11 for the New York Yankees, and Dylan Cease with 10 on the Chicago White Sox. Cole and Webb actually faced each other. It was a Giants-Yankees game, and the Yankees did prevail with that, with Aaron Judge's first at bat being a home run. Freaking awesome. And then there was a really cool debut by Anthony Volpe, playing shortstop for the Yankees. He did walk, and he got on base, and he got a stolen base. So that was super exciting. Obviously, for me, there was a couple things. The A's winning opening day was a good moment for me. Made me happy. I also, you guys all know, I'm a big Bo Bichette fan. The Blue Jays and Cardinals played probably the most exciting game of the day, as far as back and forth, tons of hits. The Blue Jays did end up taking that game. My guy Bobo went 4 for 6. A lot of guys on that team went like 4 for 6, 5 for 6. It was crazy. Vladdy did. I mean, they all did good. Bobo did good. I was super stoked about that. And I'm just yapping away. Mr. Fuego, what were some of your favorite moments of yesterday?
Well, kind of like what you said, opening day for my evil empire was on Thursday. They faced off against San Fran, and first off, the pitchers did their thing. Not even gonna lie. Okay, I knew Garrett Cole was gonna come out with throwing haymakers, doing his thing. Logan Webb was like, "Okay, I see you're doing your thing. Hold my beer. I'm gonna go ahead and do my thing, and I'm gonna one up you."
Yeah,
Aaron Judge. Okay, I wish we could roll over the home runs from the previous season into the new season. So technically, it would be number 63.
Yeah,
but realistically, it's his first. Not only he hit his first home run at his first at bat, he was the first player that in opening day to actually hit a home run. So that made me proud.
Yeah.
Then we had what was it? Gleyber Torres. He came through with a 2-run knock. Volpe did his thing, and it was kind of funny. Right before the Yankees took the field, a couple of the seasoned vets, Judge, Rizzo, and Stanton, went up to Volpe and basically told him, "Hey, when roll call happens, you need to come up with something and acknowledge the fans." So if you was watching that game, you would have seen roll call was happening. When they hit Volpe, he threw his hand up, covered his mouth with his glove. I guess, one, being the young kid that he is, and being humbled because he finally got the call up. His dream came true. He did come through, stolen base, got a walk, got his first hit today, actually. So my highlight was the Yankees with their first win.
Freaking awesome. And what a game it was. I don't know. My sister let me know. I don't know if you saw this. It was probably on TikTok or something like that. You notice Volpe is wearing number 11. And
Now, you know the story behind that.
he called up. I heard he called up Brett Gardner and asked for his blessing
Yes.
for that, because in case you guys didn't know, that was Brett Gardner, a longtime Yankee veteran, a great player on the Yankees. One of my sister's favorite players.
Yes.
Was his number. So Volpe asked, basically asked if it was cool, and he said it was cool, and it was cool. That was awesome.
That was definitely awesome.
We also had thinking of other like cool moments like that. Like Volpe got called up. There was the video of that of him.
Well, here's one that actually stuck out to me. Going back to that A's Angels game, how an outfielder by the name of Hunter Renfroe, no look, one-handed catch.
that was if you guys didn't see that, pretty much Hunter Renfroe went Willie Mays on us out in
he was looking towards the right, stuck his left arm out, and ball went into glove.
Like it was
just he lost it.
It was awesome. It was amazing. That was definitely a good game. I was thinking like of really cool moments for young ball players. Anthony Volpe, Jordan Walker. If you guys haven't seen like the YouTube videos of those guys in the office with the head coaches, they're basically like letting them know that they made it to the team, but they're kind of not they're making it sound like they're getting rejected. Really cool videos with Anthony Volpe, Jordan Walker. And then I saw one today of Oscar Solas from the Chicago White Sox. And after, he gets that, he's walking back to the dugout and he's teary-eyed and stuff like that. And he, Luis Robert tells him, "Hey, don't call your mom. So they show him calling his mom, and he's just in tears. He's just overwhelmed with, gratitude for making it with the team. So anyways,
that's just awesome how these ball clubs are welcoming these new kids into the league.
Yeah.
But you know what though? We did have those great moments, but there's a couple of individuals that didn't have so many great moments. Like we had two people made history based off the new rules.
That's true. The new rules and how they are affecting the game. We're going to start off with Marcus Stroman. This is going to be on Trivial Pursuit. You guys should pay attention because you never know if this is going to be on when
it could be on Sticks Jeopardy question.
It's Sticks G, so yeah, probably not on Guess Who, but maybe on Guess Who. Might be one of the clues. He was the first pitcher to get dinged by the pitch clock violation. He took too long to get set, so he got dinged, and that gives the batter an automatic ball. Rafael Devers got the first strikeout, not by striking out, by violating the pitch
expired batter's clock.
Batter's clock twice. There was a really weird one. If you guys
was a controversial one.
Yeah, really weird one with Jeff McNeil was the batter, and Pete Alonso was on first base. The pitch before Jeff McNeil fouled it off, Pete Alonso had ran to second base. Jeff McNeil was getting ready for the next pitch, and he notices that Pete hasn't made it back to first base yet. So he says, he points over, he kind of says it to the ump and stuff. He's like, "Oh, Pete's not back at first." And then not 2 seconds later, the home plate ump jumps up and says, "Hey, violation." And both of them have their hands up like, "What? What?" And that will get you too, apparently, if everybody's not set, not necessarily the batter. So there obviously is going to be some growing pains to this, as we suspected. But overall, the average on opening day, the average game was about 30 minutes less. This is on average because I saw a bunch of different statistics on a bunch of different websites, but it seems like on average, the games are about a half hour less. For me personally, and I know there's a lot of people out there that hate this. I know they hate these new rules and they all this stuff, but I got to tell you, I enjoyed all these games so much more because of it. It was, to me, it was great. It was go. We're playing ball. We're not, and I understand that there was strategy to that. Well, to me, it's time for new strategies. And I feel like the guys are, pitchers, they already adjusted them because of Max Scherzer had already, he was basically trying to quick pitch everybody. I think that's good that they're trying to come up with new strategies. The game's a lot more exciting. It went fast. It was good. Definitely, I couldn't find a solid statistic, but definitely for sure, the base stealing has gone up. Um, Volpe got a stolen base. I saw Ronald Acuna stole base. There was I couldn't name off the whole list. There was a lot more stolen bases yesterday than I feel like I saw all year last year.
And I'm sure a tally of statistics with the new rules is going to come about. Just as soon
Yeah,
as it comes out, we will get it. We'll push it out to you all.
yeah. And if you guys are watching baseball at all, you uh, you'll notice it for sure, for
Yes.
sure. Um, New rules. Okay. Some other great things that happened yesterday. Adley Rushman, one of the top rookies that we all are keeping our eye on. I know you guys have been opening Series 1 and we've been keeping his rookie cards. Well, he started off great with a 5-for-5 game for the O's on opening day. That was awesome. Some other fun stuff. Adam Wainwright, who was supposed to retire last year, did come back this year. He did the national anthem. He sang the national anthem for the game, the Cardinals versus the Blue Jays. That was
And was
awesome.
given kudos for it by his teammates, his opponents, and the fans.
Yeah, he sang great. I went back and watched that because I didn't see the beginning of that game, and I watched the replay of that, and he did a great job.
That
It was
boy
so
could
cool.
sing.
He can sing for sure. Let's see what else. Adley, the 4 pitchers, average game.
Obviously,
Oh,
everybody voted. The game of the day was the Blue Jays against the Cardinals.
yes.
So statistically, between both teams, they combined for a total of 19 runs and 34 hits.
Yeah, and
So that was crazy.
it was crazy. I watched. I was going back and forth with that game and another game, and because I had to keep my eyes on Bobo, who went 4 for 6 that day. By the way, guys, it was an exciting game. It was an exciting game. Some other little fun facts for baseball this week that Mr. Enfuego was keeping me up to speed with. Gary Sanchez, former Yankee catcher, former catcher on
For the
the
Twins.
Twins. He was released. He did end up signing with the San Francisco Giants on a minor league deal.
But now that puts a lot of pressure on him, though, because now he's got 30 days to make the team, and if he don't do it, he could opt out of it.
Yeah, and
he's got competition too, because
I was going to say Joey Bart. Yeah,
he got Joey Bart. He's got that new kid Salas.
Yeah.
So I mean, and the thing
Another
is,
top
with
prospect.
Gary Sanchez, when he first came up, I think it was 18 or 17. I don't remember when, but he actually made history by being the first player, the fastest player to hit 20 home runs in a season.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. That makes me wonder if that's some of that New York Yankee curse that I've talked to you about before.
I think he's best productive as a DH. He's great with the bat.
Yeah.
Now behind the plate, not so much.
Yeah. Makes me wonder.
So I wish nothing but Gary the best if he does make the team in San Fran.
I hope so too, because he's obviously shown the potential. He's obviously a big leaguer. Just hopefully he can produce here sooner than later. Jake Cronenworth. This would I love this. But it did surprise me. Jake Cronenworth signed a 7-year deal with the Padres, and if you guys don't know, it's not surprising in the sense that Jake Cronenworth is a great player. It's surprising in the sense that he's 30 years old, guys. Like, he was a late bloomer as far as being a freaking baseball star. I would definitely call him a star. He's done great things on the Padres.
But the thing is, he didn't get those Aaron Judge contract extensions. Or the Giancarlo Stanton numbers.
Yeah, what
7 years, 80 million.
80 million, sweet deal.
Okay. I mean, it's still more than what I make.
Yeah, so. I know. I dig Jake Cronenworth, so that I'm happy for him there. And then another person I'm happy for, who I've ever since 2020 I've been following, Nico Horner of the Chicago Cubs signed a 3-year extension. Is that an
Mm-hmm.
extension with the Cubs? Do you have the money on
So
that one? What he signed
basically,
for?
it was reported that he is guaranteed 35 million over the next 3 years.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So, what are some of your guys' favorite baseball stories, news of opening day? Type it in the comments. Let us know. Um, I ended up getting the day off work on Thursday, and I watched baseball like sun up to sundown. It was freaking awesome. I was exhausted from
Oh,
watching
one
baseball.
highlight we forgot to mention:
What's that?
O'Neal Cruz.
Oh yeah, yes, O'Neal Cruz. That was his first at bat too. Yes, first at bat, home run. O'Neal Cruz,
Home
guys.
run. The pitch was a 101 mile an hour fastball that he sent with an exit velo of 111.
Yes. And that makes me so somebody in the comments made me think of another story I forgot. And then you bringing up the Pirates makes me think about they're still working the deal with
Brian Reynolds
Brian Reynolds. Still hasn't got his contract figured out. They've just got issues. I
with
don't
his
think he wants to
opt-out clause.
stay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're trying to work through those weeds.
Yeah. I think Brian Reynolds wants to leave.
I
And
think so too.
I think they don't want him to leave, and they're trying to,
Yeah, that
work the system.
this was kind of baseball related, but not. And it was brought up by a member of the audience. Some dude who was on the field proposing to his fiance, he got tackled.
Oh, did you see that video?
He got hit pretty hard.
Dude, that guy, like, do you see the outfielder? He's like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah, he was trying to propose.
I mean, I get it. He's not supposed to be on the field, but damn, did you have to freaking knock him into next year?
Now she better have said yes after taking that hit.
Right. But okay, the story that I was watching over and over today, I couldn't believe was, I don't know if you guys saw Anthony Rendon on opening day.
Oh yeah.
In Oakland. There was a fan, awful. This guy is terrible, like yelling at every single one of the Angels players, like obscenities, like completely out of line. And he called Anthony Rendon on him, and Anthony Rendon like snapped. Like the video, check out the short. He grabs that guy and he's got him by the collar, and he's pulling him down. He's like, "What'd you, and then he goes to like slap him, and he missed. So that is, from what we saw, on
MLB is actually investigating that
they're
now.
investigating it, and I don't blame Anthony Rendon, but at the same time, you can't do that, man. You gotta let it go. You gotta be the bigger person.
Yep.
I do think, I don't know, like when I go to any baseball game, I've been to Oakland games, they've got all those ushers. I'm really surprised they didn't kick that guy out of there.
Right.
For acting like that, because there's kids there, and stuff like that. So hopefully that fan, if they do any punishment to Anthony Rendon, I'm hoping that fan's getting the same thing, because they've got tons of it on video. So it's not like, oh, maybe the fan didn't say.
Yeah, it was definitely an action reaction type situation.
Yeah. So anyways, that happened. But anyways, moving on to brighter things here. Baseball cards. I think. Do we got any more baseball day things that are there's
I'm
so
looking to see now. Well, we all know that Edwin Diaz is out of commission because he got surgery on his patella tendon.
Mm-hmm.
So they ended up backfilling him with David Robertson, and David Robertson did his thing.
Mm-hmm.
He ended up closing the game out with a 5-3 victory against the Marlins. I mean, not really. I mean, we're talking about the Marlins, but still,
mm-hmm.
He did his thing. I mean, I remember when David Robinson actually was a starter for the Yankees, and he was no joke. So as a closer, he a threat as well.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go right on into our baseball card news, because there's a lot of fun baseball card stuff to talk about as well. As we talked about last week, Stadium Club Chrome and Big League, they are out. We've both seen several openings of this. To no surprise at all, Stadium Club Chrome is freaking gorgeous. I actually haven't seen the hobby boxes open yet. I've only seen the retail.
Yeah.
And what I have seen, I've seen number cards. I've seen gorgeous cards. I'm really excited about the inserts in it. There's some new, the Trophy Hunters insert in it is super cool. I saw the first one I saw was the Shohei Ohtani one. I was like, nice. So I went and looked up on eBay the rest of them. I'm wondering if Adam's Card Closet's here. They've got a sweet Chipper Jones one. I saw there's a Ken Griffey Jr. one. So somebody's going to be all over that. Super cool. The Beam Team inserts. So they were short printed in regular Stadium Club, but they are not short printed in Chrome. So you'll probably see at least one of those in every blaster, if not one every other blaster, if I remember the statistics on the, the odds on that. And those with that chrome finish, they just
they just
so
pop.
good. So good. I think I saw that on target.com. I think those boxes are running about $25, give or take taxes and stuff like that.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready to piss people off.
Oh, get her done. That's what we do.
So I'm hoping BGS sends this out via tweet and hits us with an April Fool's. Okay.
Oh my God, I hope
of that happening is not going to happen. So in case a lot of you who prefer BGS as your go-to for grading services, all your 9.5 Gem Mint slabs are no longer considered Gem Mint. So Beckett came out of left field, okay, and decided to change up their grading system. And as you can see, what Adrian has posted, your 9.5 Gem Mint are no longer Gem Mint. They're actually now Mint Plus. So what does that mean to me if I have an extraordinary amount of 9.5 Gem Mint slabs? They go down in value. Okay. Granted, they've got 4 different BGS 10 levels. Okay. So you've got your Gem Mint 10 with and it gives you the breakdown because BGS is the only one right now that is currently from the big 4 that are using subgrades, and it's broken down here. To qualify for a 9.5 Mint Plus, your subgrade's got to be 9.5 across the board. To be a Gem Mint, you just got to have 110. To have a second Gem Mint, you got to have two 10 subgrades. Now, to get a gold label 10 pristine, you need 3 10 subgrades, and obviously your black label 10, you got to have everything's got to be flawless. 10s across the board with a 10 overall grade.
Okay. I see in our comments, Goody G is saying that they have recanted this. I hope that's true because I saw this morning and I'm like, I'm thinking like, I'm thinking like everybody else is that this is an April Fool's joke.
That's what I'm hoping too.
Because this is ridiculous. Like, so that black label pristine, gold label pristine, why are there 2? That's those two top ones should be just 1. They should figure out to make that one thing. The Gem Mint 10 with the 2 10s or the 3 9.5s. What those are these 2 exact same things.
The top 2 should be blended.
Yeah.
The next 2 should be blended, and then the bottom one should be eliminated.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Again,
there should be a 9.5. I think there should be a 9.5, but
I mean, BGS is known for trying to stay in compliance with everybody else, but at the same time, they're trying to be different. But I mean, the 9.5 plus and the 4 versions of a 10, something's got to give.
Yeah, 100%. So, anyways, that was fun. Just more reason for me to not. I don't grade with BGS. I don't have any. They're so out of touch in my opinion that I don't. Whatever.
Right.
So some other things we got cooking here. Oh, so the other product that came out, Topps Big League came out. your low end, super low end product. They got rid of Topps got rid of opening day. Um, Decided just to go with Big League. This is definitely the set that's like $50 for a hobby box.
Yeah.
You get tons of cards, totally focused towards kids. They had a bunch of really, really fun, cool looking inserts in there that I was looking up some of them. They like very 1992 base. They were going back and kind of replicating kind of the idea that they had, with the images back then. So there were some super like fun. They had like one of Mike Trout, and he's got like the cartoon like fishing pole and
Yeah.
fish and stuff like that. However, this has been kind of all over the sports card news because there are some short prints of different things in there, like always. But they did put in 5 different influencer cards, short printed influencer cards. And what are you talking about, Adrian? Well, like, um, to me, the most well known one on there is Jeff from Sports Card Investor. Um, he's got a card on there, and already like his Instagram, you can't look at his Instagram right now or his channel without
He put out a
it being
bounty.
splatter all over. So him and his family opened, I think he said 8 boxes of it the first night, till they got his card. They found his short printed card in there. He's got all over his Instagram. You might check it out. Like the first person that sends him or shows that they've got like a PSA 10 of the card, he's going to give them $1,000. I think it was like $2,000 for the BGS Pristine. I'm not sure if I've got these numbers exactly right, but nonetheless, he's got all kinds of different prizes and stuff. He's got something like he's giving shout outs on his channel if you post one of the cards on eBay or some stuff like that. I mean, it's it's interesting. I mean, I'm not looking for that card particularly myself. I wouldn't want to be like it'd be super cool to have a baseball card, but I'd like to be a baseball player first before I got the
Yeah.
card.
I mean,
So,
when I think of Jeff Wilson, all I hear is the hello sports card. That's kind of like our version of JR with his rookie card.
Yeah, totally. But it is cool that he's giving away prizes and doing like a lot of cool things and stuff like that. And who knows? That's like might be some good. We got a lot of TTMers out there. That might be some
There you
TTM
go.
gold you got there. Send it to him. Ask him to sign it. It's funny. I was watching Sports Card Radio, and if you guys don't know, they've kind of got a beef with one another, for lack of a better term. And he was talking about how he wish he'll give a bounty for the first person that can get him to sign something about the PPE loans on the card.
The PPP loans.
So I thought that was pretty entertaining. It's pretty funny. So so sports card, that's what I've got for sports card news. I also I will be breaking on my channel tomorrow Bowman's Best and Topps Gold Label, both 2022, both of those products. So be sure to check it out here on A League of Our Own. I'll be selling all the teams live at starting at 12 p.m. Pacific tomorrow, I guess 3 p.m. Eastern. So hopefully you guys can check it out. And I'm doing that all through Silco. You do not have to download the app and stuff like it. Like if you guys have been following for a while, Silco was something is a platform to sell items on any any type of live streaming platform. So you can do it here on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, whatever you want. And you used to have to download the app. You don't have to do that now. It's supposed to be super easy.
That was web based.
Yeah, complete what to make it as easy as possible. So definitely check that out. Also, if you guys aren't familiar with the Cardmutity Inc. channel, and maybe you can you or one of our moderators can put the link to that in the chat. Cardmutity Inc. is a channel that Mr. Infuego and some other people formulated to help promote kids in the community basically. And the big one right now is Rad from Rad Dad and B Dog. Rocky's son, Rad, is a little leaguer. This morning they had live streamed the game on that channel. People were in there watching the game and commenting and dropping likes and stuff like that. It's a super fun and easy way to support the next generation, the next baseball players that are
The
coming up.
next generation of ball players. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's ultimately the goal.
thank you, CC Center Hill Cards. I'm gonna pin that up top. Oh, Brandon got it on there too. You guys definitely check out Community Inc. That's like pretty much like a formulation of all of us community people that can go on this channel and watch those ball games. Also today, Ripping for Rookies, Mike did a mystery pack
Fundraiser
rip.
type deal.
It was an awesome
It was
mystery pack deal. He sold those. I think they were like $30 a piece, 35 for out of country, like Canadian stuff like that. And I believe it was $5 from each pack was going towards Rocky's Rad's Little League team. So we were all on there, and of course, Mike made lots of fun mystery packs. I'm giggling because I'm thinking about the chase cards. He had three chase cards in there, and he put
the free chaser was a Hans Kraus,
which in case you guys didn't know, Ripping for Rookies is a huge Hans Kraus video. He loves
him some Hans Kraus.
Of Hans Kraus. He loves his cards. And Mike's saying he raised $70 for
awesome.
Rad's team. So that's super awesome. So you guys definitely check that channel out, follow it, and look for future videos. I know there's a break Mr. Enfuego and Mike are working on probably for the end of April, but there's some other stuff that might pop up soon.
I just wanted to take a quick moment, and really throw Mike under the good bus, if you will, and I know there's gonna be a few others that's gonna follow what Mike did. Okay, we got some people actually doing stuff like this now, but right now Mike is basically taking a couple of steps back for bettering his channel and trying to build and establish a solid footprint for the Community Inc. channel so that it gets the recognition that it so well deserves. I mean, it's not like you got a bunch of collectors who are just going on there and showing off some stuff, selling some stuff, and all that. Yeah, those things are happening, but at the end of the day, you got to look at the reasoning behind it. Okay, it's basically one, promoting a hobby that we as kids loved growing up, and two, promoting a sport that we used to play when we were kids that these youngsters are doing now, and with the methods that we are going and taking, are ensuring that these kids are actually going to continue doing what they're doing, that from what we see that they love so much. So Mike, I can't speak for everybody, but I'm sure everybody agrees with me. I appreciate you basically taking time away from your production with your channel and your growth to help build something that ultimately affects others. Okay, so I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there.
I did not know that Mike was I knew Mike was awesome and he was putting effort into the channel. I didn't know he was going that far. So I also that makes me think right away. In case you guys don't know this, Mike is right there and getting 1,000 subscribers on Ripping for Rookies. So it would mean a lot to him and mean a lot to us. If you guys aren't already, go check out Ripping for Rookies channel. It's a fun channel. It's got great content on there. He opens fun stuff. He's got good commentary. He's got the good editing. He's got all the good stuff that good YouTubers need.
Yep.
Definitely go over there. He's right there. He's at 900 something. Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers, guys.
And he's just one of many, you know, that's got the same mind frame in regards to what we're doing for these kids. You know, I mean, there's
100%.
plenty of us.
There's a ton of them in our chat right now. If you guys aren't familiar, like I said, Ripping for Rookies. We got Brandon Jensen. We've got Adam's Card Closet. We've got Sean
Firestarter Breaks, who is doing stuff for the kids. Adam's Card
100%.
Closet, you know. Yeah. So I mean, we all doing our own little thing, and let me be the first to say I tip my hat to each and every one of you. You know, I thank you for everything that you guys are doing to help keep the hobby and the sport that we loved and we grew up on going strong for the next generation.
100%. 100%.
But there's one product you did forget to mention.
What did I forget?
Just bring it up. The Super Box of Series 1.
Oh, yes. Yes. I think Ripping for Rookies has a video coming out on that soon. I did watch some other videos of that. In case you guys didn't know, top 2023 Series 1, we've opened a lot already, and we have been ragging on retail and stuff like that. But the Super Box came out. So the Super Box has an oversized card in it. So it's got a top Series 1 card in it that's 5x7 maybe, I'm guessing.
Ooh, it's almost as big as a sheet of paper.
Oh, it's that big? It's like 811 maybe? All right. Huge card. So that's kind of cool. It's got a pack in there with 5 foil board cards. So if you guys are familiar with like the red foil, it's the icy foil, like green. This is just like a silver foil one. It's got a pin, like a little pen. Like
it's basically pen. And it's that of a player.
It looks like there's Series 1 card. Basically, I've seen a Trout one and a Acuna one. I think a Soto one I've seen. And so the boxes that I saw ripped, they were pretty good. Like I saw a Mother's Day parallel card come out of one of the packs, and
I know some numbered cards come out of that stuff.
Yeah, so
you got the silver pack that comes out of it too.
That silver pack to me was probably, and that I like the oversized card too. To me, that would be a fun thing to get autographed. Yeah. But that silver pack, those were probably one of the coolest things in there. And then I don't know if you guys are collecting the set kind of thing. I mean, that's another way to get your cards and stuff like that. And I know it's super overprinted, but there's at this point a lot of great rookies in there and stuff. So you know how we all us crazy card collectors are, can't get enough rookie cards. So you can't go wrong. So I would definitely check it out. So I went on Target today. It's not available on Tops anymore. It's I didn't see it available on Target or Walmart. So did you pick up any of those by chance?
I actually have my Super Box coming in tomorrow.
Roughly, what's the cost on those Super Boxes?
$40.
$40, and you probably, I'm guessing you got it at David Adams or Blowout.
No, I actually got mine through Walmart.
Through Walmart. Okay, cool. So roughly there are $40 coming out. I'm not sure if that price is going to go up on those at all.
What I look at it as, and it kind of makes sense, it's basically the cost of 2 blaster boxes with bonuses.
Yeah, and I think that foil pack alone, kind of, if you get the right,
if you get the right stuff in it,
yeah, potential of getting a big rookie card out of those. Those are going to be what people are hunting for there. So yes, definitely that's a cool product that's out right now. So yeah, that is that's pretty much all the baseball news I've got for today, guys. I know this podcast was a little bit short. I'm surprised, but I think I just talked too fast. I was too excited about I was so excited about all the baseball stuff going on. The A's today, I was talking about the A's and Angels on opening day. The tides changed today. I was excited for today's game because Fuji was pitching for the A's. So that was one of the pitching prospect that was like coming up the same time as Ohtani did.
Mm-hmm.
It was compared to Ohtani. He started off first and second inning real strong, and then the third inning
it just collapsed.
Things did not go well. There was like 11 runs scored in the third inning.
Well, the Yankees did catch a loss too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna blame the rain. I'm gonna blame the weather.
The rain at the end of it there. Yeah, the Giants came away. That was a close game. That was good back and forth on that one. Giants came back on that one. So I know I've got some Giants fans in the audience right now, so they're probably pretty happy with that. But yeah, you guys, thank you guys all so much for being here. Definitely come check out the channel tomorrow. I've already got it up on YouTube, so you could put your notification on for that if you like. Come hang out. Come be in the break if you're interested. I'll be selling the teams during the live. It's going to be a team break, 2 hobby box break. So I'll be looking forward to hanging out with you guys and opening up some sick cars. Bowman's Best is unbelievable. I haven't opened any of these personally yet. I've just seen them all on YouTube, so I'm excited for that. So definitely come check those out. And keep watching baseball, guys, and we'll be back next Saturday, same bat time, same bat channel. And you got anything else for your channel? Anything else going on, Mr. Enfuego?
I was waiting for you to give me my little 5 minutes of glory. I'm gonna hop on my soapbox. So, a couple of things to put on your calendar. One, you do have that break that Adrian is holding on to that's holding tomorrow. It's gonna be 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 Pacific, something like that. I'm getting my time zones better.
You got it.
Okay. I will be doing a video and a review on the Super Box. I'm gonna give my version of it, see what it is and what it all entails and whatnot. Tomorrow also we've got, as far as I know, you got your Sticks G's Jeopardy and your Guess Who. So keep that in mind. I don't know who the contestants are going to be for that, so just more to follow. I'm collaborating with Mike, and in May, I don't remember the date specifically, okay, but I am putting together a break that Mike will be conducting on the Car Community Inc. channel, and we're going to be opening a case of 2022 Platinum Anniversary. Well, it's not going to be one break. It's a 12-box case broken down into 3 individual breaks. And once we hash out all the details regarding that break, we'll go ahead and push it out to you guys here so that everybody's on the same sheet of music and know what to expect come that time. But definitely what I do know for a fact is next Saturday, we're going to be talking more baseball, bringing up more highlights, more bloopers, more. You can't make this up. So be on the lookout.
Okay. And I got to correct you on one or two things right there.
Okay.
Both Guess Who and Sticks Jeopardy are done for the season. Last week I think they ended it off. I don't know if they have things going on with work or also with baseball starting. So I'm pretty certain both of those are on a hiatus at the moment. So come check me out instead.
There you go.
I'm not sure if Adam or 6G has anything else going on, but definitely keep an eye out for both of those guys, because I can't wait for both Jeopardy and Guess Who to come back, because it was awesome. Other than that, okay, Sticks Jeopardy final is tomorrow. Guess Who is done. You guys, we're just getting this wrong left and right, but okay, Sticks Jeopardy's final is tomorrow. Guess Who is done. So we will definitely be at 6G tomorrow, 6 Jeopardy tomorrow, and then I think my break will be maybe before it.
It'll be before.
Keep us both on the notification list there, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. You guys have a great rest of the night. We'll see you out in YouTube world, and have a good night.